Okay, so I realized, actually I didn't realize, I was reminded by somebody that I hadn't put up a just a strumming version of Angelina Baker. And so I'm going to do that right now. Now, as I'm tuning this, I want to tell you a couple things though. First of all, when I play this, I'm going to use your songbook, but I'm going to put in a G that they don't have there. And if you were there last Thursday when we were working on this, or I don't know when you're listening to this, but anyway, if you were there when we were working on this, we I put a G in at the end. It's the way that I've learned a song. It's the way that I've always played it. I put a G in at the end of each line, essentially, or towards the end of each line. And you'll see how it goes here. And like I say, we played it this way. And that's something important when you go to jams, you play with other people. One of the cool things about old time music is you can go with people, get with people that you've never played with before, and there are probably some songs you can play together once you've learned just a few, because there's this long standard repertoire. But there are also variations on those songs. For instance, this Angelina Baker variation, I've never seen it quite this way. Another thing, when you play with a fiddle player, remember this is essentially a fiddle tune, or at least it has become that in old-time music. So it's got the A-A-B-B sort of formulation, where that you play the A part twice and then the B part twice. And that's not exactly how it's going to happen here, I don't think, because of the verses, the way it's set up. So be aware of those variations. And then sometimes there's songs that have, I'm thinking of Sally Ann. There is a song that everybody plays, or many people play, called Sally Ann. And then there's another song that a lot of other people call Sally Ann. It's a different song. I think they're in the same key, but it's a different chord pattern and everything. And so things like that, you'll learn as you go on, but sometimes there's that kind of variation. There also, with Sally Ann, there's a 3-part version and a 2-part version. With other songs, there's a song, Cumberland Gap. There's a 2-part version and a 3-part version, and I think there's a 4-part version. So you've got to kind of be awake when you're playing too. And there may be things where the people will go to a chord, this group that you play with this week might go to a chord that the group last week doesn't use. It's just something you have to watch and follow. Make sure you kind of fall into it once you do it. But it's one of the things that makes it kind of interesting too, because you'll hear different versions. All right, so this one is going to be as close as I can do to the one in your book. I'll use the words from that, but I'm going to put that extra G in. So in your book, it's the 1 chord and the 4 chord. So this is your 1 chord, and the G is your 4 chord. I'm going to pick up a pick here just so I can try to set an example for you and use your pick. All right, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Angelina Baker lives on the village green. The way I love my Angeline beats all you ever see. Angelina Baker, Angeline I know, should have married Angeline 20 years ago. Angelina Baker, age 43, gave her sugar candy, but she still won't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angeline I know, should have married Angeline some 20 years ago. Her father was a baker, his name was Uncle Sam. I never will forget him, no matter where I am. I took my pretty Angeline down to the county fair. Father chased me halfway home and told me to stay there. Angelina Baker, age of 43, gave her sugar candy, but she still won't marry me. Angelina Baker, Angeline I know, should Should have married Angeline some 20 years ago. See, I messed up. Sorry. Next chorus, or next verse. Bought Angeline brand new dress. It was neither black nor brown. It was the color of the stormy skies before the rain came down. 16 horses in my team. Leader, he was blind. Dreamed that I was dying and I saw my Angeline. Angeline Baker, age of 43. Gave her sugar candy, but she still won't marry me. Angeline Baker, Angeline I know. Should have married Angeline some 20 years ago. Okay? I'm sorry for that little mess up there, but that'll happen when you're playing in the jam too. Somebody will forget a lyric and you'll all just kind of keep time until they come around and do it again. It's part of the entertainment. It's kind of weird. But anyway, there you have it. Practice that, and see you next time.